When you pull out a credit card, it's so much easier to spend money than when you pull out cash. Cash hurts a little more. And so how much more then when you love your collection or your stack of metals does it hurt to spend your gold or your silver?
So I went down to the water and found my fate, because I don't wanna be stuck in the good old days. That's when you say, I swear you ain't seen nothing yet.
The new Cross and Flag gold bars, exclusively at sdbullion.com. What happened to all the gold, Harry? I was here last week. It was pretty full. Now you got a few fractionals in there.
It was full yesterday morning too, but most of the day gold was down over $90 an ounce, and we have smart customers who buy on the dips.
They certainly
And
do.
they bought everything.
Wow, gold was down $90 at one point.
Most of the day yesterday, yes.
Wow, it's basically flat today, no change. I'm sure tomorrow or whenever we post this video, it'll be doing something crazy.
The smart buyers are going to buy on the dips, and the smart sellers don't sell on a day like yesterday. And actually, we bought no gold ounces yesterday. So, you know, maybe these videos are getting through and people are getting educated on when to buy, when to sell, and, you know, which day is best for which activity. And yesterday it was a buying day.
Well, I think today's still a buying day. I think this whole week is going to be a good opportunity. I mean, we got Black Friday coming up.
Except we're closed Black Friday.
You guys are closed Black Friday?
Maybe I need to rethink that.
Well, hey, this is what happened. The Black Friday sale started early.
Oh, yeah, it's all week now.
That's what
We
it
started
is.
on Monday so we could take Friday off.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I mean, the lower price in general is great for those of us who want to stack. I think I might even pick up some silver today, so.
Our first customer.
Hey, we mentioned that you guys were on a morning show.
Yes.
In the last video, I said we're going to play a clip of it. And should we do it?
I would like that.
All right, so here's a little clip from Harry and Adrian at the morning show.
1 ounce gold pieces, silver, pre-33 gold. It was actually used as money here in the United States.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, it's so interesting. You two are filled with so much interesting knowledge. But Harry, you say you lead with kindness, that's the most important thing, that people shouldn't be afraid to bring their gems to you to see what they're worth.
You know, they might not be gems, but the truth is, you don't know till you ask, and I don't want people to be intimidated that maybe my stuff isn't worth anything, because even if it's not, you'll be treated with respect.
When somebody came in and recognized you from YouTube, you're on a YouTube channel too.
Yes. Every week, Adrian and I are interviewed on a channel called Silver Dragons. It's the largest silver collecting, silver stacking channel out there, and it's an honor to be a part of that every week.
Wow.
Because not unlike being on your station, it has enhanced our business greatly, being
That's great.
that kind of exposure.
Yeah.
That was really nice of you guys to plug the channel. You didn't have to do that, Harry.
No, we're grateful to you. We definitely had to do that.
I appreciate it. It made me feel really special. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and honestly, like coming here, filming videos with you guys, it's super fun for me too. I learned so much. You guys are a wealth of knowledge. And I love looking at all the coins too. I mean, this is like a kid in a candy shop right here.
We got a lot of candy today. Got a nice bit of variety going, and thankfully we're well stocked. Even on Constitutional, we're in fairly good shape, although someone wiped us out of most of our half dollars late yesterday.
Wow.
But nonetheless, we have lots of dimes and lots of 60s quarters. Had to put them in a bigger bin than normal.
Oh, wow.
Some world silver going here, even some Mercury dimes, which probably be gone before lunchtime, but they're there now.
Yeah, these are my favorites. If I was going to get Constitutional silver, I'd be getting the Mercury dimes. The thing is, though, I stacked a lot of that 2, 3, 4 years ago. And so now I'm trying to focus more on silver coins, silver rounds, you know, 3 9's fine type
Right,
stuff.
the more the bullion ounces. It's good to have a mix of those things, especially if you fear for a future that might require barter.
Yeah, you know, one thing I actually want to ask Adrian about this. So we have the new Treasury Secretary pick, and I talked about it in my video earlier this week. That's kind of why the metals got crushed and the stock market was through the roof. Do you think long term it's going to be a bumpy ride for metals? I mean, what's your thought on that?
I mean, honestly, with the price of silver, I mean, it's holding well over 30. It's been challenged many times, and it's still holding over 30. I really think that's the new bottom for silver. With everything, you know, solar panels, EVs, and everything going with silver's it's essential for those things to be made. And I really think that with inflation, everything that we have going on, it's just a perfect storm for metals to keep rising over the years. I don't see them dropping from where they're at.
Well, if we do have a booming economy, that is really good for silver as more of the industrial type metal.
Yes.
If we still have inflation going on at the same time, it could be almost a perfect storm.
Yes, and here's the thing too, it's with the price where silver currently is, it gives people an entrance, into the metals market. Having to buy an ounce of silver for, $32, $33, whatever it may cost, compared to an ounce of gold, that's $2,700. So if people want to get into that exposure into the metals market, there's people that's still going to be going into that silver investment.
Yeah, I think silver's a better buy right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just compared to where it's been.
Well, what do you think, Harry?
You mentioned inflation, and if I can just interject a brief story from one of your longtime viewers, someone who goes back to the beginning of your channel from Brooklyn, New York, told me a story on the phone the other day after placing a very, very excellent order, which I thank him for. He bought some gold some years ago. He invested $3,900, and he traded for some dental work with his dentist for implants and so forth, valued at $12,900.
Wow.
So he invested $3,900 in gold some years ago and got $12,900 worth of trade or service, if you will. And it just kind of underscores how the precious metals hold their value, and if someone's wise enough to barter their goods or services, everyone could benefit. But had he put those dollars away, he would have had to invest another $9,000 had he put the money away in cash versus holding it in gold and trading it for his dental work years later.
I think with the dollar and inflation, it's just a no-brainer for people to save money in the metals. But beyond inflation, and we've talked about this in several videos, I think it's just easier to save because you don't want to spend your metals when you buy the stuff. You want to hold on to them.
Even cash, which again, we're making a comparison that gold is better than cash in this instance, but when you pull out a credit card, it's so much easier to spend money than when you pull out cash. Cash hurts a little more. And so how much more then when you love your collection or your stack of metals, does it hurt to spend your gold or your silver?
It hurts a lot more.
A lot more. So it's kind of a forced savings on top of the forced savings where it's not quite as liquid as cash and it hurts a little more than cash.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with the metals too, it's like you actually have to take your metals and go somewhere to sell it. Yeah, it's liquid. Now I got to go drive it to the coin shop or wherever it might be. So it's like a forced savings account.
Yeah, it's the best savings account, I think.
Yeah, I mean, who else is going to give you an interest rate like what you get with silver and gold with the swings that it has, right? Yeah, it can go down, but it also can go up, and it has over time.
But over time, it does preserve wealth. The metals do preserve wealth, and not maybe over a week or a month or 6 months, but over many years. It just can't miss as far as preserving wealth, especially in the face of rising costs of everything, in the face of inflation.
I've been in the insurance industry, and I've always heard this, and I resonate with it. It resonates with me when people say, hey, look, the metals aren't really per se like an investment, right? You want to invest, go into the stock market. But if you want insurance for your money, to have some security for your money for the future, then you want to get into some silver and gold because it's a hard asset and something that's appreciated over time. It's definitely good insurance for your money if you're looking for that.
Yeah, and like the guy in Brooklyn, I mean, when he bought the gold, probably that dental work would have been about $3,900, give or take. But the gold kept pace with the increasing cost of the dental work. And so that initial investment would have covered the dental work 20 years ago and it covered it today.
Well, that's what a lot of people say. It's kind of like putting your money in a time capsule, right? So whatever you could have afforded 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you can still afford that in the future.
Yes.
Well, you said the smart stackers are buying the dip. I think I'm going to buy the dip today, Harry.
All right.
I need 10 more rounds to finish one of my tubes. So let's take a look at what we have in stock here. The first thing catching my eye is these alien ones down here. Those look wild. Oh, dragon, yeah. Oh, you got the Scottsdale Cowboys. Okay, hold on. These were the round of the year last year. They're 4.9s fine. Most rounds are not. I think I might have to
Are
do
they
the
still
Cowboys.
making those? Do you know?
Yeah, they're still making them. And I hope they do another design in the future.
And you need a John Wick round. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. These are actually really cool in the gold, in the movie.
I've seen that.
Explain to me what's John Wick about that. I've only seen clips of the movie, but what is it about that tells you John Wick? Because it doesn't say that.
No, it's the currency that they use in the movie. So they have gold coins with this design, and that's how they pay for the services.
Got it. Okay.
It's a very violent movie, not for kids, but there's some cool scenes.
It's good. It's a good series.
Yeah. All right. Well, I definitely want to get some of the cowboys, and I want that dragon. Is this the only dragon you guys have? You know, honestly, I think I would rather get the cowboy than
These
the
are out of this world. I mean, you got to get one of those.
There's a smorgasbord of variety for maybe
man,
want
look
to
at
poke
that.
through there for a moment.
This is what I love doing. I love looking through the different designs.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. The right to bear arms. That's a good one right there. Yeah, we'll see what I end up walking out with. It might be one of those.
Got some pirates here. You like pirates?
So you guys are breaking out all the good stuff. Let's see if we can get a look at that. Dead men tell no tales. That's a really cool one. Wow, look at that pirate. That's fantastic. Well, I think I do like the pirate. I think I'm going to get a variety, Harry.
Okay.
And that's one of the benefits of buying at a local coin shop. You can actually pick through the different things, get what you like. It's not like a random design. I mean, you're the one driving the boat. So.
You know, if you go to an online company that has a website that you can pick from, that's convenient and wonderful. But a coin shop gets things in over the counter that probably don't end up on anybody's website. They're just there in a tray because, you know, we never get these, but I'll just put them in a random tray and people can pick through it. Something you can't do online is sort through coins.
That's true. All right, well, I'm definitely going to get a variety.
Julius Caesar.
Oh, the Caesar one. I just got one of those 5-ounce Caesar coins. That'd be a good one to go with it. I'm going to make my picks, and then I'll show everyone what I picked, okay? Okay, so we did end up grabbing one of the pirates. We got one of the aliens, of course. And we got a bunch of the cowboy rounds from Scottsdale. Those are, I think, the best ones you have to offer right now. And then up top, we got the Year of the Dragon. So we got 10 more rounds. This is going to finish out the tube that I'm working on. So how much do I owe you, Harry?
Let's see, our price today is $32 per ounce on generic rounds, so $3.20.
$3.20. You know, that's actually what I paid at the coin show, and I thought I was getting a good deal, but because of the drop in spot price, it's all evening out.
Well, you know, you smooth the peaks and the valleys by buying on a regular basis.
Yeah, you do. All right, so $3.20. I'm going to be honest, I feel like I'm coming out ahead in this transaction. I'm giving you this paper right here, but I'm taking home some silver, so
Let's ring it up.
let's do it.
Our first order of the day. We won't be skunked, Adrian.
Good. Thank you, Silver Dragons. You save us once again.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting skunked today. I'm so excited about this. I hate having a tube that's half full or a partial full.
We all do.
I want to get it done. I want to get it stacked.
That's why tubes are free here. We want people to come back and fill it. Thank you very
All
much.
right. Yeah, how are we going to transport this home? What do we got?
How about an empty tube?
Oh, no. If we do that, then I'm gonna have one completely empty, and now I'm really in trouble.
Here's a tube. Fill it up.
Oh no. All right. Look how carefully he grabs them by the edge. No fingerprints on it. I'm not gonna have your fingerprint now.
No, hey, it's okay.
See that trick there? Pro move.
There you go.
All right, there it is, the snowman tube. Great. All right, thanks a lot, Harry.
Thank you, Silver Dragons. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep, thanks, Adrian.
Our own Tammy Hernandez takes us to a local shop where kindness comes first.
I'm in Beaverton at Valley Plaza inside Harry's coin shop with the owner, Harry Krause, and general manager, Adrian Gomez. So when we walked in today, it was really busy. What goes on here?
Well, a number of things. First and foremost, we're here for the hobbyists, people who love coins and collect it as a hobby. We have people who collect coins from around the world. We have people who collect only U.S. coins, even people who prefer ancient Greece and ancient Rome.
Wow.
So we try to meet them where they are and try to have something for everybody.
Right, and I love the story how you two came together. So you began your love of coins with your father.
Yes, I was 7 years old. He was a vest pocket dealer, meaning he had no shop, but he haunted all the shows and bought and sold and loved coins, collected them in his own right. He was a collector. And I wanted to be like my dad. It could have been matchbook covers, but he collected coins, so I'm going to collect coins.
And it took you a while to make your dream come true, but 9 years ago you opened this shop.
I did, and at the time I was here by myself for about a year, and it has grown pretty steadily since then, and since Adrian's come on 2 years ago, it's grown exponentially.
And Adrian used to come in, he worked up the street and came in every day on his lunch hour.
Every single day, Adrian was the top salesman at the insurance company. This is where he spent his lunch hour. We became friends and struck up conversation about what might be in the future.
Right, and he has a huge knowledge of coins.
Huge. It rivals my father's, which I don't say lightly.
Who are the people that come into your shop?
Well, first of all, there's the collectors, as I said, but there's also the people who have coins that don't really collect. Maybe they inherited it from a father, a grandfather, or just an accumulation, some coins sitting in a drawer that I don't know what else to do with. Let's go ask a coin shop. For example, today, this came in. This is a tray of 1964 Kennedy half dollars. They were the only year these were 90% silver. And because our slain president was so beloved, people at that time kept these as souvenirs. But those souvenirs now went from being worth 50 cents to being worth over $10 each. And so
wow.
This is the kind of thing people find in boxes, in drawers, in jewelry boxes.
They're silver and 1964 coins. It's the only time there was 90% silver inside them.
In a Kennedy half dollar, yes.
Wow. Okay, so Adrian, what if I found something like this and I wondered what it was worth?
Yes,
How would you go?
Definitely. Yeah,
there?
we deal with sterling silver, so we look for markings of sterling silver. We base it on weight. Sometimes collectability depends on what the piece is, but we are able to help people establish a value on it, and we also purchase it if somebody's looking to sell it. I don't know how many times I've heard people saying, hey, we have this for years, and we're looking to do something with it, and they end up getting, sometimes a few hundred, a few thousand.
Yeah, so this tray alone you think might be worth like $100 because it's sterling.
Oh, definitely, yeah, more than that, for sure. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a heavy
wow.
piece, so definitely a few $100s.
Okay, and tell me about this tray. What does this represent?
Yes, yeah, so we also purchase jewelry, anything from engagement rings with diamonds, luxury watches like Rolex, Omega, Patek, 1 ounce gold pieces, silver, pre-33 gold. It was actually used as money here in the United States.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, it's so interesting. You two are filled with so much interesting knowledge. But Harry, you say you lead with kindness, that's the most important thing, that people shouldn't be afraid to bring their gems to you to see what they're worth.
They might not be gems, but the truth is, you don't know till you ask, and I don't want people to be intimidated that maybe my stuff isn't worth anything, because even if it's not, you'll be treated with respect.
And before we go, you also have an Instagram account. It's not Harry's Coin Shop. Tell me just a little bit more.
So it's in conjunction with Harry's Coin Shop. It's called Beach City Coins.
Okay.
Before I came here with Harry, that's what I was doing, under my account. But we do a lot of auctions every day from Harry's Coin Shop, and we sell hundreds of lots per day, and people from all over the world are able to purchase our products.
Right. And when somebody came in and recognized you from YouTube, you're on a YouTube channel too.
Yes. Every week, Adrian and I are interviewed on a channel called Silver Dragons. It's the largest silver stacking channel out there, and it's an honor to be a part of that every week.
Wow.
Because not unlike being on your station, it has enhanced our business greatly, being that kind of exposure.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have a link to the YouTube channel, we'll have a link to your Facebook and your Instagram account, and that auction site. You're gonna find all of that on our website at KATU.com. The phone number's on your screen right now. Thanks so much, Harry.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thanks, Adrian.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Below the video, they have some information written up and actually a link to my YouTube channel right here. It's crazy. Look at that, Silver Dragons, and Harry's right here on the front page. In fact, he's in a bunch of these videos. How very cool.